Hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of Will Talks About History and Stuff. Today we are going to be learning a bit about the US government and how you, yes you, can get involved. But before I can help you get involved, we need to explain how the government actually works. First, let's talk basic structure. Our government has three branches: the legislative, which makes the laws, the judicial, which interprets the laws, and the executive, which enforces the laws. That's all pretty intuitive, but things start to get complicated when we look at the ideologies of the people in these branches. The politicians in each branch primarily represent two parties, Republican and Democratic. The technical purpose of these parties is to narrow down the candidates and keep the government organized. However, oftentimes people from different parties disagree on topics. This tends to slow down the process of government as a whole, but what should happen is that an issue is broken down, analyzed, and discussed objectively to find a solution that best represents the people. In order for this to work effectively, individuals from both parties must engage in consensus building, which is, as the name suggests, when two opposing parties must understand each other in order to compromise. So, now that you understand the basics of government, let's talk about the first and most well-known method of civil involvement: voting. It may seem like just one vote doesn't make that much of a difference, but it's still one of the most direct ways you can influence the government's decisions. Another method is to make a petition. You can make one on the official White House website. If your petition reaches 100,000 signatures within 30 days, it will even be brought directly to the president's attention. A less viable, but still effective way of bringing an issue to the government's attention is through protesting. Protesting, unlike voting and petitioning, isn't an official way of interacting with the government, but they still pay attention to it. Of course, if you feel like your opinions are still not getting the attention they deserve, there is still one more option: running for office. This one is much more time and resource consuming than the prior three, but it definitely provides the best way for you to get your point across. Luckily, there are lots of governmental resources available that will help you to learn just what you need to become an office member. And that's all I have today. We don't really have an outro anymore because we're not talking about history, we're talking about government, but yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.